It's Crackin' Peeps, T-Money here, Monday night, here to bring you my entire Scream Factory collection video. I know I had said I was going to do this multiple times, so I finally have compiled everything into one shelf. Basically, the problem was that I had Scream Factory everywhere, so I had to compile everything together, and once I did that, I was able to I'm going to be able to semi-present everything that I have. Now, I'm not sure if it's every release to date, but I'm pretty sure it is, with maybe the exception of one or two films. So if you guys actually could tell me that, be greatly appreciated, because I know I'm pretty close to having the whole collection. But yeah, so I know it's a lot to keep track of. There's over 100 movies here, but alright, so without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to start with the collector's editions of my Scream Factory collection. And I've been collecting Scream Factory since probably 2014. I don't know. I think they had like maybe 10 releases out already by the time when I first started collecting. Yeah, pasta for dinner, heartburn like a mofo. So first up we have the Babadook. Next up, Viggo Mortensen, Prison. Again, starting with collector's editions. Night of the Demons, awesome film. Lake Placid. I enjoy this Killer Croc film for sure. Bill Pullman. Halloween 3. I'm going to kind of just not talk about anything because there's so many releases, I'm just going to go through them. Halloween 2. The Fog, Dog Soldiers. Actually, there's a poster right behind me you can probably see part of. Ginger Snaps, The Howling, From Beyond, The Funhouse, Terror Train. I actually had to buy this slip separately because it didn't come with my original release, and I bought it definitely around the same time that they were definitely still producing this, or selling them with the, what do you call it, slipcases. But for whatever reason, go figure, I got it on Amazon. For whatever reason, I didn't get a slipcase, so excuse me. Next up, Dolls, one of my favorite Scream Factory releases. Deadly Blessing, this was a weird one. Cool though, that's what it's all about, getting to know movies you've never heard of in HD. Day of the Dead, awesome release, my favorite cover art. I actually have the poster framed in back of me somewhere. Carpenter's Body Bags, another one that I had no idea about before Scream Factory, so big ups. Darkman. Assault on Precinct 13, early Carpenter, Lord of Illusions, Class of 1984. Little secret, I've never seen that one. Cat People, The Burning, awesome. Nightbreed, Jeepers Creepers, Jeepers Creepers 2, Death Becomes Her. This film, for years, I was trying to figure out. I saw it like when I was a kid on cable, and it took me literally, where's my music? Sorry guys. Years to figure out what this title was, because I forgot the name of it. So that was the problem. But yeah, I'm so happy. I actually had bought it on DVD. I figured out what movie it was, and before Scream Factory had announced they were going to be releasing it. So I had bought it on DVD, and then not long after, Scream Factory announced the release of it. Army of Darkness 3-disc set. Dreamscape. Teen Wolf 2. Teen Wolf 1. Village of the Damned. Another newer release. Lawnmower Man. Cool flick. I have memories watching that at my neighbor's house. Species. Their mom was super chill with like watching horror movies, loved horror movies, so there was always, like, the first time I saw Candyman, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Lawnmower Man, all these movies, first time watches at their house, so. Sean, Chris, and Nick, if you happen to be watching this, shout out to you guys. Neighbors, horror neighbors. Serial Mom. I showed Species, I think, yeah. Dead Ringers. Child's Play. I got the whole like reversible alternate slipcover and Chucky doll that came with that release too. RoboCop 2, or I'm sorry, 3, RoboCop 2. Black Christmas. And that is the edited one. Same with Army of Darkness. All these movies, the movies, let's see, Dead Ringers, Child's Play, Black Christmas. If you ordered Army of Darkness, if you ordered any of those films from Scream Factory or pre-ordered them before they dropped, there was issues with them, like the audio, you know, just various issues. So if you had pre-ordered from Scream Factory, you were to get a screener or another copy in the mail, keep your case and cover art, whatever, and they were going to mail you an updated edition. So they did indeed do that for me for every one of those releases. So I did get all the, you know, shit that's finalized, I guess. Return of the Living Dead. Never did get the, I missed the boat on that package deal they had. Carrie, I got this one though. I have the alternate artwork on another Carrie release, because I had a standard edition of it on Blu-ray before that came out. Invasion of the Body Snatchers remake. It's an okay film. Rabid. Awesome classic. Poltergeist 3. Poltergeist 2. I really like the artwork on these releases. Justin Osborne. Yep. Tales from the Hood. Awesome release. Bubba Hotep. Bubba. The Exorcist 3. Awesome release. Great movie. One of my faves. The Thing. Great movie. Favorite movie of all time. The Thing and Dawn of the Dead 78. Two favorite horror movies. Next up, Escape from New York. Escape from LA actually went out of print recently, the Blu-ray. So if you guys have that, hold on to your copies. They're going for big bucks. It's just a whatever release from a whatever, like Paramount or whoever put that company out, but still worth money. Good to have. So these are the three for the 5-year anniversary of Scream Factory. They released three steelbooks, one for all Carpenter films, which is awesome. I love Carpenter. Escape from New York. They Live. The Fog. Alright, I have a few more collector's editions too. Prince of Darkness. Phantom of the Paradise. Pumpkinhead. Squirm. See if I can get it a little bit brighter here, guys. Oh, whoa. So much brighter. Jesus. Alright, where was I? Let's see. That's gonna be too bright, sorry guys. Gotta mask that light. There we go. Alright. Psycho 3, Anthony Perkins. Psycho 2. Sleepaway Camp 3. I just have these backwards. Sleepaway Camp 2. And Sleepaway Camp 1. And we have John Carpenter's They Live. Mad Max. Tales from the Crypt films, Bordello of Blood. Demon Knight. Awesome. I like Bordello of Blood a lot too, though. Texas Chainsaw. Everybody seems to like Demon Knight better, but I like them both a lot. Chainsaw 2. Shocker. My arm's getting tired, man. I'm like an old man. Serpent in the Rainbow. Slither. Love this movie, though. Great stuff. Raising Cain. Manhunter. I'm the Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter. The Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter. People under the stairs. Really love this artwork. Another one from, is it Justin Osborne? Yeah, it totally is. He has like signature. He's probably my favorite Scream Factory artist, so big ups to you. Garbage Pail Kids. The Gravy. The Gravy. The Harvest. Oh, whoa, sorry guys, so the end of, okay, I got a couple more. Phantasm 2, Collector's Edition. Night of the Comet, Collector's Edition. Motel Hell, Collector's Edition. Alright, so now we go into, oh, and then I have one other one. So, I have Life Force, Collector's Edition. However, I don't have a slipcover for this, so I really need the slipcover for this to complete the whole fucking Scream Factory collection, pretty much, with the exception of that one, like, fucked up movie that was pulled, and I don't remember, but I know there was something up, like, legally with one of their releases, and it got yanked, and I never got it, so I don't have that. I don't even know if that was Scream Factory, though. It might have been Shout, but if it was Scream, then I don't have a collection complete. My heart is broken. Oh, so painful. But yeah, so I really do need that slip, though, for Life Force. I'll buy it. If anybody has theirs, wants to part with it, I will pay you a good, we'll come up with a fair deal. Alright, so yeah, so that's it for my Scream Factory Collector's Editions. Now we'll just go into regular releases, and then at the end I'll do all like the few special edition box set type things that they have. And also DVDs somewhere are here. Okay, so sorry. So Gravy was actually the first Garbage Pail Kids was the last one in the row. So this is a non-collector's edition. So these upcoming releases are non-collector's editions, just regular releases. Some of them IFC, some of them just straight Scream Factory, but they all have slipcovers. That's the only thing. The Harvest, Wormwood, Alien Outpost, Toolbox Murders. Wish there's a way that I didn't have to look away, but I have to, guys. I'm not that good. Deep in the Darkness. And if I get a little confused here too, forgive me, guys. I'm not the best at organization. My organization skills are lacking, to say the least. Army of Frankensteins. Sorry, and that was Dead Shadows after Deep into the Darkness. Beneath. This is the only Scream Factory release that I know of that actually came with a UV code, which I gave away. Probably would have kept it if I didn't see. It's the only one that you'll see. It says plus digital copy. So that's really actually kind of special. Beneath. As far as I know, guys, if there was another one that you know of and I don't, like you got one and I didn't, let me know, please. If you know of any other releases that came with digital codes for Scream Factory, because collect this item. I don't have mine anyway, though, so whatever. Next up, great one, The Editor. Monkey's Paw. Extraterrestrial. Good one, Carnage Bark. Another fun one. This was a recent one. Don't Knock Twice. Creepy. Another good one. Backcountry. I didn't really like where it went, but it was fun. I thought the creepy dude in it should have stayed in. Had a different role. A more typical role, but it still would have been great. Dark Hall. I wanted him to be the villain, not the hero. Bite. Good one. I'm talking about Backcountry. Animal. Back it up. Talking about Backcountry, motherfuckers. Backcountry. Blood-sucking motherfucking bastards. Never saw this. Submerged. Narcopolis. Sometimes I just want to like not say anything. I just want to show you the image and then not say anything. But I realize like people like me, I listen to people at work. I can't watch, but I can listen. So if I don't say a title and just show you it, then those, you know, you get what I'm saying, who can't watch my videos will miss out. So I gotta say them and show them. Nah, I mean, I gotta say them and show them. I gotta say them and show them. Nah, I mean. Alright, sorry guys, I lost track of where I was. Over Your Dead Body. This was a semi-recent film from Takashi Miike. The Hollow, not to be confused with The Hollow, see? To be confused with The Hollow. The Halo, to be confused with The Hollow. No, but The Hollow is the Scream Factory one. The Halo... Hello? Isn't. Zombie Fight Club. Stung. Gotta josh around a little bit here, guys. I get bored with myself. Autopsy of Jane Doe. This one's good. It's creepy. Creepy! Very creepy. Alright, I'll shut up now. I'll just keep showing. Enjoy the music, not my voice. The boy. The boy. Hellions, also released as some... No, maybe not. For some reason I always mix this up with that other movie. Whatever, doesn't matter. Dark Summer. Blood Settlers or something like that, maybe. The Stranger. It's got that woman who was in The Woman, who was the woman in The Woman. I always mix Hellions up with that for some reason. Maybe just because they're both foreign, the simple fact that they're both foreign films. Doesn't matter. The Lesson, never did see this one yet. These are all Blu-rays, by the way, if you can't tell. I don't know, the lighting's not the best. Slasher, this was season 1, so apparently this was a season TV show or something. I didn't watch it. Ghost Story, I love this film. Go get this. This is the reversible cover art. I dig this, so I swapped it. But you know, Ghost Story's got that classic black cover with the white right. It just says Ghost Story in white. Deadly Eyes. Cool killer rat flick. One of the older Scream Factory releases. Dead Time Stories. I was so pumped when they put this out, man. I had the Synergy Burned Entertainment disc of this film. Totally bootleg, shitty. And I love it. It was a great anthology film, and like you couldn't get any other release, so for years I had that and I played it and shit. But I was so pumped when Scream Factory announced this because it's a great release. It's what it's all about. Films like this and oh god, Dog Soldiers, Prison. There's just so many that they put out. Tales from the Hood. We'll get into them as I go. Alright, so after Dead Time Stories comes another one, Lady in White, a great ghost story. That's the reversible cover art for that as well, in case you're like, huh, that looks different, but you guys know the drill. Alright, hashtag horror. I've actually never seen this film, so I can't really comment on it, but I don't think it's very good. That would be my thoughts. First thought, there's awesome reversible cover artwork for Species 2, and they obviously just released collector's edition of Species, so that's awesome. And then I also have the other 3 and 4 somewhere. Disturbing Behavior, cool flick. 90s Lost slasher. The Funhouse, this is the reversible cover art, I believe. Maybe not. Road Games. And clearly we are just in regular releases now, guys. Blu-rays. Balls deep in the regular Scream Factory releases. Let's see, I already showed you that. So we've got Cabin Fever remake. Not that bad. It was okay. You know, you kind of totally know what you're getting. The Pack. And that's okay sometimes. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. The Binding. Never seen it. Great film. Baskin. Probably my favorite Scream Factory release in the last 2 years. Baskin. Just because I love the film. Fantastic. No matter who would have put that movie out, I would have loved it. Bad Moon. Abandoned. Cool release here. The Car. Classic Incredible Melting Man. This is an older Scream Factory release. Cottonmouth Kings make a pipe out of foil. Thirsty Gas. Dry Mouth. Alright, Devil's Dolls. The Dead Room. This was beat. I don't know if I showed you guys this collector's edition of Psycho 3, but I do have Psycho 2 and 3. There's 2 collector's editions, Blu-rays. And The House on Willow Street is another slipcover one. I try to organize like with all the blue sleeves, even though apparently they're not doing that anymore. But up until very recently they were, so I don't know what's up with that. But alright, so where are we? Shelf 3 now. Okay, so we are on Rabid Dogs. The Crush. Supernova. Hellhole. Nightmares. Contract Phases 2. Got the first one too. It wasn't a Scream Factory release, but another classic example of a classic Scream Factory release. Final Exam, The Final Terror. Fucking awesome. This movie wasn't amazing, but it was so cool to get this because it's just lost. Lost in obscurity, and I fucking commend Scream Factory for bringing it into the light. White of the Eye. Another good one. I'm surprised that's not a collector's edition. Alright, guys. Let's see. Gotta stay awake. Gotta plow through this. Can do this. I know I can. Alright, next up is a TV season. I don't know as if they ever did season 2 or if there was one for Hemlock Grove. If you guys know the answer to that, fill me in, please. Let's see. Alright. So after that comes Blood and Lace. Great little proto-slasher flick. Awesome. Sentinel, I love this movie. I just recently heard that, what's-his-face? Chris Sarandon had an awful time on the set of this movie, and I didn't know that. I guess he told a story about it in the Resurrection Special Edition Blu-ray from Germany that's out, box set. So yeah, it was interesting to hear that though. I actually think I heard that today. Somebody was talking about it on a YouTube video. Reversible cover art for Ghost Town, cool flick. Another one, another example of what they do. Probably the best example of that is Without Warning. That's probably my favorite like hidden gem Scream Factory release so far. Here's another fun one, Exterminators from the year 3000, of the year 3000. Code Red also has a DVD of that. Not that you would need that when you have that, but whatevs. The Battery, another good indie, actually a very good indie zombie flick. I personally thought it was overrated a bit, but we won't go there. It's a good film. Ravenous, excellent film. Love this fucking film. Cannibal film, I guess, in a way. Not your typical island cannibal film, but very good. Love it. The Horror Show, also known as House 3. Recently got that. Beautiful Arrow release. Not a great film, though. Awesome underwater horror, Leviathan. Highly recommend this for people who just like, you know, films like The Abyss. Anything like creatures underwater. Or yeah, aliens underwater base. Leviathan's great. And it's got Daniel Stern in it, so you can't go wrong, right? Peter Weller, Daniel Stern. Good cast. House That Screamed, cool movie. Kind of like Suspiria a little bit, in theme. Or, really just the girl boarding school park, but here's another cool one. I actually had this in, I think, The Killer Shrews or something. One of the MGM double features that they had released generic Blu-ray DVDs, so I wanted to upgrade. So yeah, The Brain That Wouldn't Die, awesome. Alright, so let's see, Swamp Thing. Stigmata. Stigmata. Nomads. Thanks for bearing with me. I would just throw them on the floor, but it's gonna save me a lot of time to be putting these away, guys, so thank you for bearing with me. Awesome movie, Candyman Farewell to the Flesh. I actually really, really love this sequel. Big fan of it. Let's see. Another great one, Final Exam. Again, kind of a middle of the road, or is that middle of the, what do you call it? It's okay. It's not anything special, but it's fun and it's unique, so it is kind of like a hidden slasher gem. In that respect, I enjoy it. Sorry, I already showed you that. Getting confused here, guys. Robot Jocks. I haven't seen this movie. No comment. Nothing to say. The Offspring. Pretty cool anthology, also known as, what is it? Scream something. It's gonna have to, sorry guys. From a Whisper to a Scream. How could I forget that? Awesome fucking cover artwork. Vincent Price, my man, Vinny P. Love him. Love him. And yes, I have watched this actually fairly recently and I enjoyed it. He's pretty old during this, and I had read something, I think, that he did not enjoy this. Film directed by Jeff Burr. I think this was Jeff Burr's first film, too. But, yeah, I love The Offspring, so cool. Next up, iMadman. I couldn't believe I couldn't remember his name there. It happens when you're on camera. Deer in the headlights. I actually want to watch this. I haven't seen this yet. Bound to Vengeance. I heard mixed reviews, but I think I'll like it. Die Monster Die. I wish there was an easier way, guys. The Legacy, and of course this one I bought on Diabolic like a couple weeks before it was announced by Scream Factory. I bought like this German edition or something, and of course then they go and renounce that. But that's always happens to everyone, so just a shitty thing. Unfortunate circumstances in the life of a collector. Maybe. Gun Woman. Oh, I'm getting tired, guys. The Howling 2. Speed this up here. Sonny Boy. Jack's Back. Eve of Destruction, older release for sure. Cockneys vs. Zombies. I think this might have had a slipcover too. I'm not sure. Fill me in on that if you know. I know the DVD did. Slumber Party Massacre. This is just the part 1. Dark Angel. Go back to what I know. That was a little too crazy. Alright. So, The Island, great flick. Another reason why Scream Factory rocks the Island release period. Return of Count Yorga. Ejecta, so-so film. Beware the Beast Within. Sorry, I love this movie. It's very good. Highly recommend The Beast Within. The Guardian. This was by William Friedkin, so. Right? Yeah, directed by Friedkin. Woman's Prison Massacre. I never did watch this film. Didn't really strike my fancy. But I collect the line, so. Zombie High. Saturn 3. Alright, dudes, moving on to the last rack, or I'm sorry, the last rows on this shelf. And then we'll go back up to the special editions. Alright, so first up, Session 9, Witchboard. My favorite release, one of them. Top 5 for sure, without warning. The Squad, awesome release. Pretty good flick. I recommend it. The Vampire. This is an older vampire movie from 1957. Demented, this was pretty cool. Tank 432, haven't watched this yet. Invasion of the B-Girls, baby. Alright, I got a new tactic, so this will be faster. Evolution. I Bury the Living. Ninja 3, The Denomination. Awesome. Awesome kung fu exploitation horror, I guess. Yes. Four Skulls of Jonathan Drake. Screaming Skull. These are all kind of relatively new. I Bury the Living, Screaming Skull, Skulls of Jonathan Drake. The Vampire. Those are all relatively newer MGM Scream Factory releases. Doctor and the Devils, older one, Burke and Hare, I think. Let's Be Evil. Haven't seen that yet. Cherry Falls. 90s goodness. Scream Like Slasher. The Vagrant, good film. The Vagrant, man, he'd be creepy. He'd be a creepy motherfucker, man. Shelley. Heard a lot of people praise that film. I actually never really watched it, so I can't comment. I'm not a serial killer. Right? I'm not. Well, I wouldn't be. I haven't killed anybody, so. Willard. Not funny. I wish I could hit that for being not funny. Willard. Ben. Two movies that belong together. Psycho 1. And Virus. Naked Cage, a newer release. Dementia, this was a good one. The Bad People, another newer release. I love this movie, Dead of Winter. I think it's so good. Alright, so this one is one of the limited Scream Factory releases. I think there were only 1,000 of this printed. Deathstalker and Deathstalker 2. Anti-Birth. That's a newer one too. Fucked up movie. Up from the Depths. This is another one that was limited to 1,000, and another one, The Velvet Vampire. I think most of these are sold out now, and they're going for stupid money, which sucks. Feel bad for anybody who didn't get on that. Because they were available for a long time, so. There's the last one, Message from Space. I think that one still might be available, and one other. Time Walker, another one that might be available. And that's it, that's that line. Metal Storm, sorry, The Destruction of Jaren Sin. A little confused as to why that one in particular was a Scream Factory release, but Intruder, I guess I haven't seen it, so I really don't know. The Crawlers, also known as Contamination 7. Scarecrow's really, really cool film. I actually had never heard of this. I mixed it up with Night of the Scarecrow from Olive Films, but I had never seen this or in fact heard of it. I mean, Scarecrows, but yeah, I loved it. It was awesome. Great film. Alright, just a couple more standard, and then we go into the double features. I have You Like My Mother. Sorry. Joan Crawford and I Saw What You Did. Awesome Barbara Crampton and Behind the Gates. And Island of Terror. That's the reversible cover artwork for that. Cool. I like it. Alright, let's get on to... Oh, okay. I also have What's the Matter with Helen. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So I do have a few more down here too. Yep. Good thing I'm checking, guys. The Evictors, newer release. This was also on the Town That Dreaded Sundown release. But that I think might be an updated print. Psycho 4. Vampire Lovers. Axe Murders of Villisca. The Angry Red Planet. Snake, motherfucker. Windows. Alright, let's... I don't want that in the camera. Alright, let's see, guys. What do we got down here? Yeah, more. Sharkensaw Prison Massacre. Woman's Prison Massacre. The Man from Planet X. Alienator, baby. Haven't seen that one. Alright, The Legend of Hell House, a great one. And Destroyer, Edge of Sanity, another fun one. Destroyer especially. Edge of Sanity is so-so, but I really like Destroyer. It's a good slasher flick. For show. Alright, what else? I don't want to miss anything, guys, so I'm trying to be thorough. Alright, so now we'll go on to, well, here's Vicious Lips. This is a newer one. The double features. So first up, I have a newer one, The Night of the Sorcerers and The Lorelei's Grasp. Up until very recently, Lorelei's Grasp was not available at all, so it's really cool they released that. I've got to speed this up. I'm at 37 minutes, guys. Double feature, Outing in the Godsend. Witchery and Ghost House. From here on out, I've just got it for time's sake. Read them off. Curse and Curse 2. Sorry about that, but it's just going to be too long. People are not going to be down. Watch it in parts if you have to, guys. I'm sorry. Beast of Hollow Mountain and the Neanderthal Man. X-Ray and Schizoid. Blackula and Scream, Blackula Scream. The Rage, Carrie. These are the sequel and the TV cut of Carrie, so slightly different film from the original. Empire of the Ants and Jaws of Satan. Food of the Gods and Frogs. Tentacles and Reptilius, great double features here, guys. Wish I had more time to talk about them. Dungeon Master and Eliminators. Bad Dreams, Visiting Hours. Catacombs, Cellar Dweller. These are all like re-releases. Scream Factory had previously released them on DVD and then re-released them, upgraded on Blu. One of my favorites, a lot of people's favorites, TerrorVision and The Video Dead. I have a feeling that will eventually go out of print unless they printed more of them, because that's just a classic Scream Factory release, that Video Dead and TerrorVision. Just doesn't get any better than that. Beyond Darkness and Metamorphosis. Meh. So-so. Those films, not a huge fan. We have Scanners 2 and Scanners 3. Let's see. Love at First Bite and Once Bitten. Vampire's Kiss and High Spirits. Troll and Troll 2, great release. Plus you get the extra documentary. Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror, great release. Ghost Warrior and The House Where Evil Dwells. Ghoulies 1 and 2. And next up we have Rotor and Millennium. Murders in the Rue Morgue and the Dunwich Horror. Species 2 and Species 3. Slumber Party Massacre 2, Slumber Massacre Party 3, Monkey Shines. Ooh, we done the doubles? Maybe we are, guys. Sorry about that, I didn't know. Alright. Getting down to the end here. The Dark Half. New Year's Evil. This is the alternate cover artwork as well. Pumpkinhead 2. Evil Speak. Awesome movie. Death Valley. Evil Speak. Death Valley's kind of boring, but Evil Speak is great. So is this, The Nest. Alright, this was pretty good. Slow burn, zombie flick, newer, What We Become. Not bad. England and Phantom of the Opera, kind of a bomb, if you ask me. Love this film, Cue the Winged Serpent. Larry Cohen's one of his finest. Town That Dreaded Sundown, Sundown with the Evictors. You can see it right there, it's included. Nosferatu, great release. Well, a great film. I feel like this could have actually been a better release. A collector's edition with a lot of special features. It's kind of bare bones. Like the special features, German language version with English subtitles, English language version, so it's nice we have those, and audio commentary, and also vintage making of Nosferatu, but no real updates, so that's kind of lame, because it's such a good movie, and it definitely deserves a collector's edition, in my opinion. It's on a higher heel, I think, than a lot of other Scream Factory releases, even collector's editions, so I don't know about that one, but whatever, small gripe in the scheme of things. Invaders from Mars, I think this is the Tobe Hooper remake, alternate artwork there. Sacrifice, never saw it. Crawl Space, this is a good one. With, what's his name? Klaus Kinski, great film. Alright guys, now last up, we will go on to the special editions. And this music is a little bit too overpowering, sorry about that. The first track? Alright, there we go. Alright, so first up we have the there goes all those. Human Centipede Collection. Great release. You get the first 3 films. The Paul Naschy Collection. Great release. Great artwork. Really clean too, because I had the, was it BPI UK edition of Night of the Werewolf and Horror Rises from the Tomb, and these are so much cleaner looking. These prints are great. So definitely get that, it's worth it, for sure. Larry Fessenden Collection. Signed in gold pen. I'm sorry, silver pen. Even better. This is the Vincent Price Collection, Part 3. I also have the Vincent Price Collection, Part 2. And the Big Daddy, the Mac Daddy, the Vincent Price Collection. 3 more things here, guys. Amityville Horror. This is just the triple deep Blu-ray pack that was released. And we have the Nightbreed Collection. And then, of course, what Scream Factory Collection would not be complete without... would be complete without the Halloween box set. It wouldn't. Simply would not. So, that's it, guys. I do have a bunch of DVDs. I really don't want to ruin this video by cramming shit down your throat, but I'll just show you real quick. This was only released on DVD. So we've got House in the Alley, Elvira's Movie Macabre, and actually these are Shout Factory, so I've got these 2 Scream Factory editions. I'm not even going to go there, guys. I'll show you this last little bit. Slumber Party Massacre, The Remains, Chilling Visions, and TV Terrors. So really, you need these 2, and you need... Oh, it doesn't matter. You need these. You need them all, baby. You need them all. Trust me. Alright, guys. At 44 minutes, we are done. Thank you for watching my update for my Scream Factory collection. I think it's pretty much everything up to date. Please let me know what I'm missing. If I am missing, it's important to me. I'd like to know that kind of stuff. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Have a great night. Catch you later.